Hello, everybody. We are in round one, and oh, look at this. We get to play first. That's great. I'm very happy. We get to go Loyal Pegasus into nothing. Well, at least Follow the Hammer has something it can do, and we can bolt. I don't really like this opener, but basically we can play any spell that we draw, less our hero. And we get to play turn one Loyal Pegasus, which could be good if we can hit something. And we have removal and stuff. Yeah, this is probably fine. It's probably not fine. It's probably just strictly wrong to play this hand out because we don't have any other creatures to play. But hey, we'll see. The saddest Pegasus. Oh, geez. Well, I guess we're playing a control game because we just have all the removal. When he enters the battlefield, reveal top 4 cards. Mill the ones that isn't a land that you want. Okay. Miss, please. No, he got whatever he wanted. But he did get rid of a Bioblight and a Centaur, so I'm very happy about that. And he kept the swamp. Alright. I'm not too worried about that, so I'm not going to like bolt it or anything. Ugh. Well, yeah, it didn't matter. Next turn I can at least play something that attacks and blocks, and then I can go into super control mode and just start killing anything that he does. Basically any threat that he plays, I'm just going to follow the hammer at right now if I can get away with it. So we played a green source. That's interesting. He knows I know that he has a swamp, so must be playing something with double green, or he doesn't play Magic that well. Sure, you get that. And it dies. Sweet. You're a turn late, Butcher. But I'm just going to run this out. It's most likely going to be able to attack through whatever he plays, especially if I have a bolt in hand. And I'm just going to have 6 as well. Which means this will be able to attack as well. I'm just hoping he doesn't play anything like just super big, because that'd be really annoying. Asphyxiate. Okay. Okay. So that card is good. Point taken. And the fact that he has that makes me a little nervous that he has the thing that does damage to all of my dudes. -2/-2, rather, not damage. This little Pegasus has been completely useless, so I'm beginning to think that maybe if I have a Pegasus in my hand, I really need a 2-drop for it to be worth anything. Oh, okay. Sure. Ooh. Foil Mythic. Well, he made his money back on this draft. And he ditched a swamp and a forest, so he kept another swamp. And he has a servant. Alright. He's tapped out, though. Well, what he's thinking is, I can attack now, but I can. I also get to scry, which is really handy. No, you go on the bottom. And then I'm going to attack with both, because you can't do anything about it. And I'll finally get to go in with my Pegasus. And then I get to untap, and I'll have a big Butcher. I'll have a Pegasus that's attacking in, and I'll have another Bolt in hand. Hopefully I can rip something good off the top that, well, he's got another one. Hopefully I can rip something good off the top that I can just, like, slam and start going to town with. Oh, that's bold. It's a bold choice to do that. Huh. Because that means he can't just triple block this. He has to spend his whole turn regenerating that. Which is fine, because then I'm just going to bolt it. This would be a really good time to rip my dragon so I could just, like, annihilate his board. Alright. Then you pay to regenerate it. You got it, Chief. You think you're clever because regeneration taps, and then you get to do the inspired. But I'm just going to kill it. Oh my god. I put 2 land on the bottom, and I've drawn 7 lands. So, you know, not the best situation to be in. At least I got rid of, you know, 2 of his really consistent blockers. That makes me a little bit happy, at least. Because now he can start gaining life off of them. Because that would have been really probably a problem for me. He was able to drain me for 1 every turn. I would have been hitting for 2, so the race would have been pretty much even. And he played a swamp. Does he have another one? I'm not asking him to have another one because that's actively bad for me. I'm just saying and thinking out loud. Okay, so he's going to 4. I don't know enough of these cards. Ah, Weight of the Underworld. Yeah, that'll pretty effectively neuter that card. Makes into a 1/1 that when it attacks. Hopefully he'll have to eventually trade it off here. He'll leave like one of these guys back. Yeah. So he's just going to trade it off so I get a kind of like a 2-for-1 off of it. But that's fine. I'm assuming he doesn't have a follow-up. Then why did you play this pre-combat? What? Sure? I'm not entirely sure what's going on right now. Come on, something that's a creature. That's technically a creature. I think I'm gonna have to blow this right now. Because that way I can 2-for-1 him. And then this goes away as well, so I don't have to worry about the Intimidate. I get to keep this alive on an empty board. That allows me to keep swinging with the Pegasus. Because if he has like land or like enchantments or something in hand, then it kind of messes with him. So prevent damage to Butcher. Deal damage to Wayfinder. Alright. That's a very sad Acolyte's reward. But it does wipe his board. And let me get at least 1 more swing in with the Pegasus. Depending on what he plays here. Snake of the Grove, huh? I will not pay tribute. You can gain your 4 life. I'm not too worried about the 4 life. What I'm more worried about is having a 7/7 bearing down on me. Oh, that's a card at least. So I'm just going to attack. Maybe he'll be worried I have another burn spell. And he'll just try to start swinging it at me. But I guess when I play this, he probably will not want to do that anymore. We'll see what he does, though. I was really low on Weight of the Underworld. I didn't think it was that good, but after seeing it just completely neuter something, it's probably a little better than I thought it was. And then next turn I can leave back both of my guys, I guess, and if I want to double block it. Depending on what he does here, of course. Another Weight of the Underworld? Jeez. Alright. You got me. This would be a really good time to draw a dragon. Just rip it off the top. Follow it up by a mountain. That way I can just attack, kill that the following turn. Nope, you are not a dragon. You're a very tiny cat. But hey, we're down to both having 1 card in hand, and I'm just going to double block this and wait for the blowouts. Unless he has another Weight of the Underworld or something silly. Noble Court? Oh. That +1/+1. Yep. You get me. It's really upsetting. Because I'm pretty sure... Oh. You're a turn late. I totally could have killed it and got a kitty out of it, and the kitty would have traded for the quarry, and then we would have been at parity. Alright. Let's see what he's got. We just need we need something. I'll take most creatures that aren't Pegasus right now so I can just slam the... Oh, God. That is not okay. Yeah. Alright. Concede game. Man. That's not good. That's not good. I think it was an issue with the keep because it's kind of difficult for us to beat something when we don't go turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. We really need to hit our curve. Even if we don't have a turn 1, if we just go turn 2, turn 3 with like some kind of removal or something as backup, we're happy. But he had asphyxiates, which got us. He was able to dig through his deck to get lands in the early game, keep hitting his mana. So, you know, seemed good. He has a good deck. I didn't see anything... Well, I don't really care about the things that he was playing that have 1 toughness. Tempers, no, probably not. Yeah, I think we probably built the deck about as good as we could against him. So let's try again. And we get to play first again. This is a lot better of a hand. This is a good hand. You can go turn 2 Vanguard into a Kragma Butcher and then maybe even a Spirit Binder. And if we hit any of our heroic enablers, then we can really be happy. Speak of the devil. I think because of that, we don't want to go with that. We want to go with this and just start beating down the air. And next turn, we'll just slam that on there. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. No really reason why I played the mountain over the island. It was probably the wrong play. We don't have another mountain, and we don't have anything that, if we draw a mountain, we do happy dances with. Alright. So he had some good cards in there. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so he's got a good deck. I'm not going to lie. He's got some good cards. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to suit this guy up. And just hit him for 3. No reason not to just start beating down. And if he has an asphyxiate right now, then he's sad because my guy is tapped. But he has what? Servant. That's fine. Pretty sure we just play the Earthbinder, which is a little bit sad because we don't really have a way of abusing it because it's just going to make a 1/1 with that flies. But hopefully we can rip something nice in one of the following turns. Even if we hit a land, we can run out multiple things. So yeah, let's just put the biggest piece of meat on the board that we can right now. And if he has the asphyxiate, then I'm sad because, you know, he gets our best thing, but it happens. We might have wanted to run out the Vanguard because we know he has 2. Run out the Vanguard. He asphyxiates the Vanguard, and then we can Searing Blood because he's going to get the Vanguard asphyxiated no matter what. So might as well make him use it early on. Again, he plays the land that I don't know he has, so I get a little extra information. Yeah. Yeah, that was the wrong play. I realized that as soon as we made it. But, oh well. It deals 2 damage to the creature, and then, okay. That's too bad, because I could have totally used it on that there, but it would have, I wish I could have used it on that there, is what I meant to say. But it isn't the landfall guy. But we get to keep beating in the air for 3. He gets to start draining us for 1, but at the same time we're going to have out a number of threats, with only one of them dying to uh, -2/-2, which is happy. And if he plays out an X2, like we know he has a couple. We've seen him. He can Searing Blood. Or if we really want to, we can Searing Blood like that just to get the extra 3 points of damage in. Or if we attack with the Cat Soldier, he blocks, and then we can finish it off. There's a number of ways we can do good stuff here. All right. Well, he still hasn't revealed the swamp that he had in hand. 4 mana, Way to the Underworld, huh? All right. Well, this is going to become a blocker, at least until I get another way to enable Heroic on it. But I think I'm going to attack with both. And if he double blocks, then I'll probably just Searing Blood. Just going to block there. Okay. Then I'll kill it. Unless he has, like, Mortal's Resolve. Nope. Alright, he's at 7. It's going to be really difficult for him to get out of this now. Too bad he has the Weight of the Underworld on me, though. If I didn't have that, then he'd just be dead next turn. But basically regardless of what he did. I'm assuming he has Snake. If he has Snake, what happens? Oh, he kills that. Is that your turn? Sweet. Alright. I'm just going to attack. Do you have anything? Well, he could have a trick here. He doesn't. Alright. And we'll just run that out. I'm assuming we saw the swamp. I might have... No, he got this on turn 2, so he did play it. Okay. Champion of Stray Souls. I see. Well... Just gonna run that out. Not going to attack because I don't think it's worth sacrificing a creature into that to get the get him down to 5. That's wrong, actually. That's just wrong. Because that way, if he has to deal with this, and he probably would have eaten that, so he would have been able to. Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe I was wrong there. But let's see if he has anything. He has multiple asphyxiates in his deck. He doesn't have any creatures on the board, so he can't do that unless he has a 1-drop. If he plays like Badger, you can go Badger, get back a Raiders. We still win. So we can't even do anything with that. He has played both of his Weights of the Underworld. We saw 2, I think. No, it was a Bile Blight. Okay. I think he has a second Weight of the Underworld. I'm not 100% sure. But even if he does play it, we still win, right? No, because that's only 6. But I do get to make that so it can't block. Or I can do it post-block and finish it off if I'm feeling risky. But for those of you who don't know, foil mythics are worth a very large sum of money on Magic Online because you can trade them in for real cards, and it's just one of those things where if you look at how rare it is to get a foil mythic, regardless of what it is, it's always going to be worth about a draft. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, depending on the one that you get. So yeah. So if you see a foil mythic, it's probably worth taking out of a pack, regardless. This is probably fine. We get to go Pegasus and the Sky Guard, and I didn't see anything that deals with flyers. And we're on the draw, so if we rip a mountain, then we're happy. We also have Acolyte's reward, so. And it'll be for 2, so if he does play something that blocks, then we're happy as well. Alright. Show me the Asphyxiate. I'm sure you have it. Swamp, Asphyxiate. Or any of your Bile Blight. You have a billion removal spells in your deck. Probably should have taken out the Loyal Pegasus when now that I'm thinking about it. Oh. He doesn't have it. Okay. Well, then I'm just going to play out a land. And I'm just going to attack for 3. And if I rip any land next turn, I'm very happy. Sure. Wow, nothing? Ah, but we also have nothing. That's very depressing. But we're hitting for 3, which is not nothing. And he's hitting us only for 1. There is something to say that we could target that and get it into a 4 power, but I'd like to, and because he probably doesn't have anything, but I'd like to leave it up just in case. Aw, poor guy. But at least we're also stuck on lands, so it's not like the worst thing. And I'm really close to getting blown out. Like, he just has to play literally anything on this. Alright, he hit a land, so now he's going to be happy. I'm assuming he can run out any number of cards. Yep. Be really great to hit a land next turn. Snake. So if we hit a land, then we don't care about the snake. Because if we hit a land, we can just... if we hit a land, we can just excavate it. If we don't hit a land, we're on a 3-turn... We're on a what? So we attack for 4. Because if we don't hit a land, I'm just going to pop down into that because it saves us a turn. So we hit him for 4. He goes to 7. He hits us back for 8. We hit him back for 4, putting him to 3. And then he hits us, so yeah, this is tough. This is really tough. If we grip off the top, we just probably win the game. But if we just give him a 4/4, then we're probably going to have to Acolyte's Reward to kill it and save this. We can 2-for-1 him. But then he gains 4 life, and that's like a whole nother turn. I guess we don't care about the 4 life that much. Alright, I'm not going to pay the tribute. If we rip, I'm going to be upset if we rip a land, but... Oh, if we rip a land, I'm not going to be upset. Yeah, we didn't get there. So that was the right call. So I'm just going to pass the turn. I guess we just have to ditch the dragon. I mean, we're so far away from it that it's going to be really hard. All right, now he's hitting his land, so we're in a pretty tough spot. Do that. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about the quarry. I am an idiot. I am an idiot. Crap. I'm an idiot. I can't believe I just did that. We really need a land. We really need a land. I can probably race the snake. Oh, God. I can't race that, though. This is the worst. Is there a way I kill him next turn? I can hit him for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I hit him for 5 next turn. Or no, I hit him for 3 this turn. He goes to 11. So if he's at 11, I hit him with that. That puts him to 6. No. So I just have to leave everything back and just block stuff. I guess I can attack with the Sky Guard and just jumps. Yeah, I think I just have to pass. I'm pretty sure that I just lost the game off of that. That just hurts. I just can't let him untap with that. Yeah. 3 for 1 me, bro. Jeez. And then he just has a billion giant things. This keeps me alive for another turn. If I had a land, I can kill it, and then the turn after that, I guess I can... Oh. Yeah. Oh, well. That happens sometimes, though. You get stuck on 3 lands in a game, and the other game you don't get. You get flooded out a little bit. But hey, that's magic. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This is the first time that I've scrubbed out of a draft on you, but well, at least scrubbed out of a draft on you, and had it not be doesn't matter. Thank you guys for watching. It's been lovely. Maybe I'll do better next time, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Hopefully you enjoyed the bonus content. Bye bye.